Hey guys, Chris, Midwest Bass Hunter, and I like to try different stuff, and I've been fishing for years and I've never tried a Shimano reel. So I finally went and bought a Shimano reel. You guys know I like to use all kinds of different reels. I bought this Shimano Casitas, I think is how you say it. And this is, Shimano makes pretty high-end stuff. This is kind of like one of their cheaper reels. This is $99. I found it at Bass Pro Shops for $99. I actually found this online at a place called Discount Tackle for $71.99. I wish I would have seen that first. I'd have bought it from there. It comes in two different gear ratios. This is a 7.2 to 1. It also comes in a 6.3 to 1 gear ratio, and it also comes in, obviously, a left-handed model. This is a 5-bearing reel. So it's not like 10 bearings or 8 bearings or something. It's only 5 bearings. And I mean, it's pretty simple basically. So I'm not sure. We'll go through a little bit of the specs here. It comes with some oil, and Shimano says you should only use their oil. I would use whatever oil you want on it. So inside the box we have this, and this is a breakdown of all the different parts for the different models. So it shows all the different there's the HG, which is the high gear, and then there's the regular 150, which is the 6.3, it's the lower gear model. And then there's a left-handed version. So this gives you all the parts so you can order any parts that you might need if you have any issues with it. They also, I guess, have a pretty good warranty program. If it's broken or something, you just send it to them and they'll take care of it. Then it also has this little owner's manual type instruction guide, they call it. And it's got some of the specifics on the reel here. It weighs 6.7 ounces, which is pretty light. And then it can hold quite a bit of line. Like normal bait caster, it says 110 yards of 12-pound test. And then if you go to braid, 30-pound braid, 135 yards. So, it's got plenty of capacity on there for line. A couple things it talks about is the different braking systems. So it has the normal friction brake like most bait casters have. So that's this right here, and that puts tension on your spool. You just tighten it up or loosen it up to change that tension on your spool. But it also has what they call the variable brake system Infinity, which is a pretty fancy name, and that's run by this dial right here. So you have this dial, and you can change it just like magnet brakes on other bait casters, but this is not a magnet brake. This is actually like a actual brake. I mean, it has like a friction lining, and then it actually brakes that way. So we'll open this thing up, and in here you can see the brake. It's this brass colored item, and it actually goes inside of a tube on the spool, which I'll show you in a minute. And when you turn this dial, it actually pushes that brake outward, so it gets more contact, and it affects the spool, so it slows it down or whatever. They say that it makes it almost so that almost you won't even backlash it. Now I haven't tried it yet, so we'll see. I mean, I've heard that claim from a lot of different reels. It also has this braking system. So these are this weight system, I should say. The spool is actually super light. It feels like nothing's even there. A lot of the spools these days have a bunch of holes drilled in them to save weight. This one doesn't really have that, but it's super thin material, so it's not very heavy at all. It has these weights right here, and we've seen different kind of centrifugal brakes or whatever on some other reels, but this is just like weights. So when you have them folded out like that, then the weight is on, and when you have them pushed in, then the weight is off. And so what that does is you can have any combination of 2, 1, 4, 3. To kind of tune how it casts for whatever bait you're trying to throw. So yeah, that's the spool. The rest of the inside of the reel looks pretty normal, not like anything else, or no different than anything else, I should say. It's really easy to disassemble. It's got a little lever right here to open it and close it, or lock it I should say. If it's in the open position, it'll open. If it's in the not open position, it locks it. And the frame is made of aluminum. The side plates are made of a composite or plastic material. It's got a real nice aluminum handle. It feels really well built. It's got your normal star drag, like pretty much every other baitcaster out there. And it's generally kind of a pretty cool looking reel. Something about this, the thumb bar is a little bit different. It's just, it doesn't go all the way across. So I don't know why, if there's any reason for that, or if they just, it looks neat. When you click this reel, it feels a little, you know, it feels well made. So I'm really excited to get this thing out. They say that the way they designed the thumb bar allows you to use it and always have good contact with the spool with your thumb or whatever. Which, I don't know, I don't really have any problems with that with other reels, so I'm not sure that that's a real benefit or anything. What I do like about this reel is the way it's designed right here. It's perfect to put your thumb right there. So it just fits perfectly. So it's really nice to palm. It's low profile, it's small, fits in your hand well. So now we're gonna take this thing out and I'm gonna use it, and then I'm gonna kind of report back to what I think after I've used it for a little bit. Oh yeah, I got one. I got something. It's digging to the bottom, dude. This is big, whatever it is. Maybe I hooked one of them carp. Oh my gosh! That is a giant bass! That might be the biggest bass I've ever caught. Oh my gosh! Holy cow! Oh my gosh. No, it ain't that big, but it's big. Oh my gosh! Holy crap! Oh my goodness! Look at that. Oh my gosh, look how fat that thing is. Holy crap. Dude, we need that scale. So this Shimano Casitas, I don't know how it's pronounced. I love this reel. As you can see in the video, I caught some good fish with it. I actually caught my biggest bass of the year with this so far, and it had no problems, handled it just fine. Some of the things I really like about it, it's really nice to palm. It fits in my hand really well. And then this little cutout right here, or this little groove or whatever, the shape of it right there, is like perfect for your thumb. It's just natural. It just feels really good. It reels nice. It's smooth. Doesn't make a bunch of noise. It's really like this reel. When I started using this thing, the first day I took it out, I struggled so badly. I thought, man, what in the world? But I got used to it a little bit. I don't know why it was so difficult for me to get used to it. And now this is a really smooth reel. I can cast light baits pretty far with it, and it actually pitches and flips really well. You can flip really good with it. So I would definitely recommend this reel. For me, this is a little bit on the high side price-wise. This is a $100 reel. I did see it online, like I said earlier, for in the $70 range for some different discount tackle places. But for a $100 reel, it's pretty darn good, I would say. So thanks for watching. If you guys like these type of review videos, if you like fishing lure reviews, gear reviews like this, or if you just like to see just good fishing action, make sure you subscribe to my channel, and don't forget to hit that little bell so you don't miss anything. Thanks for watching.